My name is Ryan. I go by this on both PR or the Ancient Bear Republic. It's a group that's mainly based out of California. Met a lot of the guys playing at a prime that was an adaptive prime in Berkeley, and have been really just playing virtually. We have a league that happens that I'd invite people to join. And then in terms of the deck and the matchup, so my deck is Zona Dagger. I call it Zona for short. It has a couple of different play styles because it does have a Quixelstone, an auto encoder, a matter maker, which is a pretty cool set of artifacts to go together. So it gives you some versatility and discarding cards or playing cards out of house, which is really nice. And then I think the Miasma Bomb could potentially help me out in this matchup as well, just because going against a pretty nasty looking Brig deck that I think if it hits the combo, it's going to be hard for me to really hold them off because I don't have any massive Amber swings. I just have to try and tax it or delay it a turn. But they also have a key charge. So I really think it comes down to if they can pull off the Brig combo. If they can, I think that they're in good shape. But I have a stealth mode, and so my goal is really to hit check and use that stealth mode to make sure that they can't Brig me. But if that doesn't happen, I think it'll be a tough game. But looking forward to it. Yeah. So my team has been doing some practice to definitely try and prepare for the matchup. Like I said, it kind of goes down to if the combo fires or not. I think I've only won like once or twice if the combo actually fired. But if the combo doesn't fire, if I can prevent it, then it's usually a pretty decent shot for me to win the game. I look forward to the match. I think it'll be a good competitive match. I give them a lot of credit for playing a deck with so little amber control. So a lot of balls to do that is pretty impressive. So no, I'm excited. Excited to see the matchup.
I'm Anthony from Nicole, and then also my teammates. We also have Ken and Ronnie in our team, and then I have to introduce my deck. Okay, so I'm playing a set 2 deck this time, so it has a lot of embers, and I can really outrun my opponent with all the embers available. And also, I have a BRIG combo with 2 Eureka, so I can archive all of this important card and then play a big turn when my opponent isn't even aware of what's going on. Yeah, that's so much for my deck. I don't want my opponent to know the secrets of my deck. We sort of look at our opponent's deck, and then we imagine what kind of combos, what kind of things we will encounter, and then we also look at our own deck and see how can we manage to like take off our opponents. Like for example, this time our opponent has a really scary combo, Heart of Forest and a Red Egg to make these instantly. So because I don't really have a stable artifact control, so I really have to make use of my deck and to see how I can manage to finish it before he can make the second key. I really have to be precise, and to control its embers really accurately to secure the win. Yeah, not really just enjoy a good match. I'm still really confident, although he has something I can't really encounter. I just need to be faster than him. Thank you.
So the last match this round that we'll be deconstructing, and here we see 2 decks, one from Lick All and one from Ancient Bear Republic, and the left one from Lick All, it's some Chinese deck, I believe, and it's Ecstatic Wetland, what Google Translate tells me. And it's 72 SAS, so it's something unusual to see in the top cut of KOTE tournament. But let's start from the Ancient Bear Republic side. Zona Dagger of the Barber City. Beautiful 81 SAS Quixelstone Mass Mutation deck. And here, apart from Quixelstone, I see one matching artifact from Logos, and it's Autoencoder. I love the Autoencoder Quixelstone combo because when you stop your opponent from playing any creatures, you actually gain advantage from discarding your own. And here we also have Matter Maker, which could also give us some efficiency, some advantage, because we could play our upgrades and cards that could be played as upgrades like Security Droid in any house turn. So here we see 4 cards that are actually an upgrade, and 1 Security Droid which could be played as an upgrade, and with Matter Maker we could play Security Droid as an upgrade during almost every turn. So apart from this nice Star Alliance, with also some good key cheat in this matchup, because this Forging an Alliance could give us a key for 8 Amber, if the stars are right here. Also we see Stealth Mode, which is a legacy card from Worlds Collide, and that Star Alliance could really be our cornerstone of our Quixelstone of this game. But the weakest link in this chain is our Logos. Because apart from Autoencoder, I see a little to no value here. Maybe we could use our Mutagenic Serum to use our mutant creatures during an off-house turn. But all our mutant creatures are in Logos, almost all, because 5 of 8 are in Logos, and Infomorphs are not so good. I don't like them. Bot Booktons are pretty okay, but we would never know what we will play from the top of our deck. Also, Research Moko, it's actually pretty okay card, but I'm not a fan of it. And this Letologica could actually be a burden for us, because we could discard a lot of high value cards, like for example Quixelstone, like Miasma Bomb, like Rat Pennies or Opportunists. We would really love to play this Shadows and Star Alliance, but we would probably skip the Logos house if we could, apart from Autoencoder. So high efficiency, pretty good Quixelstone archetype deck. What do you think about it, Robic? How does your side look like compared to my Quixelstone deck?
So on my side, we see the AOA deck. So when you see AOA in such a tournament, you are basically looking for some Martian Generosity shenanigans, or basically binary corruption and interdimensional graph combination, which is the case here. So we are playing around brick, and when we play brick, we need to have some sort of efficiency in the deck build up, and I see some great combos in this house, basically for the binary rupture combo specifically. So the fuel here is double shred to capture 6 at max 6 amber on your side, and then when you are actually going to go for a brig, you can neutron shark those 2 shreds to give additional 6 amber to the opponent's pool while getting the whole about 6 back. Also, we have the Yurk and Old Yurk, which is one of the best this house cards in AOA, in my opinion, because of the efficiency. You can just discard like some random useless cards, like Kindred, Longshot, or I save the pack at times. It's useless, and you can just get rid of them, get through the deck easier to the core Logos stuff, and that wins you the game. On the other half of Logos, we also see double Archimedes to the Neutron Shark combo, and double Researcher to archive either brick or some Eurekas on key cards that have been used. So the efficiency, even though it says like 5.8 and 5.6, I feel like this deck is even more efficient than your side, just from my point of view. And what is actually really good about this deck as well, the high generation, 70 pips, amber pips on card, 17, sorry, pips on card, as well as overall 30 expected amber, and the key charge, and like 5 cards with amber pips on with key charge, as well as one of them being Soldiers to Flowers, purging at max 4 creatures. So there is a high potential of key charging in this game, especially we are considering that you can go for the brick combo not once but twice a game. So I feel like this is a really well-rounded AoE deck. The combo deck, which is probably hard to pilot because sometimes you need to discard key cards and you know when to discard, which cards to destroy with Shark and stuff, when to pick up archives and so on. But I feel like it's really nice deck, and the pilot will be rewarded for mastering the deck. And I seem like it seems like this deck should be favored. Because if you play the Quicksilverstone, I have more pips. I have, in my opinion, better efficiency. On one creatures, I can destroy the save the pack in times is useless, and you can just get rid of them, get through the deck easier to the core Logos stuff, and that wins you the game. On the other half of Logos, we also see double Archimedes to the Neutron Shark combo, and double Researcher to archive either brick or some Eurekas on key cards that have been used. So the efficiency, even though it says like 5.8 and 5.6, I feel like this deck is even more efficient than your side, just from my point of view. And what is actually really good about this deck as well, the high generation, 70 pips, amber pips on card, 17, sorry, pips on card, as well as overall 30 expected amber, and the key charge, and like 5 cards with amber pips on with key charge, as well as one of them being Soldiers to Flowers, purging at max 4 creatures. So there is a high potential of key charging in this game, especially we are considering that you can go for the brick combo not once but twice a game. So I feel like this is a really well-rounded AoE deck. The combo deck, which is probably hard to pilot because sometimes you need to discard key cards and you know when to discard, which cards to destroy with Shark and stuff, when to pick up archives and so on. But I feel like it's really nice deck, and the pilot will be rewarded for mastering the deck. And I seem like it seems like this deck should be favored. Because if you play the Quicksilverstone, I have more pips. I have, in my opinion, better efficiency. On one creatures, I can destroy the Quicksilverstone with Shark if it's necessary, but I don't feel like it would be. And I have the better key cheat on my side, more generation. So the Quicksilverstone isn't the best option for you, and your deck is based around discarding your creatures to archive with autoencoder key cards. Definitely, stealth mode will be a pain when you can go above 6 and stop my brick, as well as in the late game stop my key charge. Therefore, I feel like it's not like a huge stomp from the AoE side, but I still feel like it should be favored.
Yeah, in my opinion, despite my lineup is really good, despite that, you still have some pretty good answers to my plays, and especially this Neutron Shark into my Quicksilverstone, destroying your own Chariot. That could be, and then of course Binary Rapture and Interdimensional Graft. That could be a devastating blow to my game here. So
I feel like the lack of your like scaling ember control will be a pain because when I brig and I go around like I don't know 17 or whatever, like 16, you can't stop me forging. And if I can do it twice a game, if you can't stealth mode with me and you have only one stealth mode, then the key charge will be really easy. And because of the high efficiency, I feel like I will get there. I will be fast enough with the whole thing. So
Yep.
unless the brig is at the bottom of the deck, I feel like we should be winning.
yeah, I would say 60-30. What do you think about this?
Yeah, I feel it's fair. I feel it's fair. Getting the hard to pilot situation of the AOA deck inside the rating because the full mastered AOA deck will be even higher score. But
Yep.
I will give it a 60.
Okay, so let's watch the game.
Right then, sorry about the slight typo when I was doing something behind the scenes. Right, we're back here. Brad, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here, and let's get
Right.
this going. It's good to see Curtin touch this, breaking it down to such a point that they're not just looking immediately at the SAS and going from there, because this is 9 points lower. And immediate Eureka from PS1, just immediately archiving two cards and drawing the second Eureka straight away.
Sorry, Brett. Full names, not like small names. PS1221605.
I'm not agreeing with that. Quicksilver comes down quite early, and we got a John Cargo. Who doesn't love a bit of John Cargo action?
Yeah, not too much of a fan, to be fair.
Immediately drops the second Eureka, gets to 5 thanks to Opportunist, but this keeping up quite well. Banish gets up to 7. Not going to be able to answer that. Go for the discard. Does not want to give this any kind of opportunity to get some creature down. So it's going to be a bot Buxton discard.
Mm-hmm.
Or discard bot Buxton just to make me look like an idiot. We see the red key coming in. And we see, look at this Untamed that was archived thanks to Eureka.
Jeez.
With the Porcupine on bot Buxton. Discards Nox. Plays Song Spring. Soldier's Flowers purging purges the one creature getting to 4. So, Quicksand gets to 6 after the Song of Spring, and Key Charge does not get the key here.
No, not quite.
But still on 6 after immediately forging the key. This is in a really bad position because Finishing Blow doesn't do anything here. Miasma Bomb could be quite strong. Economist could be quite strong. Stealth mode.
Stuff like bringing the Crystal Stone down will be very strong, I'd say.
You want to get stealth mode out when you're on 6.
Yeah, but it's that's second key.
PSI going for the brig, not wanting to play on the stealth mode, going for a less efficient brig, only getting 4 from the handover and 1 from the graft, but is basically going, I am on 2 keys and 5 amber. I'm going to archive the graft in case you try to flex on me in the future, and discard the other researcher. Yeah. So it gets the forge. Look at that. Passes. Oh. Gets a steal of 2 thanks to Boney, I think. Jump steal Bruno to capture the rest. But that does leave open the Neutron Shark Archimedes combo play.
Very much so. There's the Archimedes, and there's the Neutron Shark.
Your targets here, you don't care about Boney thing. What you care about is the Miasma Bomb and the old Bruno.
Yeah.
Cut for research.
Which one do you prioritise out of interest? I'd probably prioritise Old Bruno. Miasma Bomb.
I'd prioritise Miasma Bomb over Old Bruno. You have other ways to deal with Old Bruno.
Yeah.
But Miasma Bomb does mean he has to go into shadows, but would definitely be my priority. Taking time to think about this. And we've seen this is hand. Not really a way to get up to 6 and do the stealth mode. Quintino Flux could be quite interesting here.
Oh, he took down Bruno first.
Took some Bruno, but discards the Titan Librarian, which means the Neutron Shark trade ends here.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Hydro Collision gets rid of Archimedes. Container Flux will get rid of the Shark. As well as Boniffing, but you're not too bothered about Boniffing. Secure Droid Observer Max.
Oh, but look at the diss at the top here. Misery Exploit. That's pointless.
I think that might have been a slight misplay. You want to, yeah, you discarded Secure Droid. Play Stealth Mode. You probably wanted to play the Observer Max on the Boniffing before doing the Container Flux just to get the Amber Pip.
Yeah.
Matter Maker comes a little bit too late.
Old Jerk comes down. That's the only creature to be played.
Old Jerk causes 2 cards to be discarded. It's
So
going to be both the
choice.
Untamed card. Oh, keeps
No.
one Untamed card.
Okay. Well, if you can't play action cards, it makes sense.
Play Charette. Oh, drops the Soul Keeper. Play.
You can't,
If it wasn't for the Soul Keeper, this would be a brilliant Logos turn. But it's forced to go this to play Red Penny, play Subtle Otto, hopefully hitting the Glimmer. If you don't hit Glimmer here, it's over due to Key Charge.
Yeah.
Discard Soul Otto. Oh no! Oh no! Yeah. Glimmer, Key Charge, Persistent Hunting.
We still get.
They're everywhere. Win.
Yeah.
That is brutal. This can see it coming because Glimmer lets you know what they're taking. And there it is. Key Charge into the victory. Lick all, take this 3-0. And ABR, amazing team, amazing players. Some of the friendliest guys I've chatted to throughout the entirety of the event. But unfortunately just weren't able to get the win here. And did you just disconnect from the call? Couldn't they even hear me anymore?
No, I can still hear you.
Oh, what was that?
I
then?
just stopped the screen share.
Oh, yes, so you did.
Just trying to be efficient, Brett.